The Earth consists of 7 strata. The first layer is the hydrosphere, which embodies all the waters on the Earth's surface. The second layer, the lithosphere, is a hard stratum forming the Earth's top layer. Its average thickness is 80 kilometers. It is colder and harder than the other strata, and therefore forms the Earth's shell. The third layer is the asthenosphere. It is formed of hot, semi-solid, meltable substances. The fourth and fifth layers, the upper mantle and the lower mantle respectively, form a high-temperature region, some 2,900 kilometers thick, made up of semi-solid rocks. The Earth's core consists of 2 parts. One is the 2,200 kilometer thick liquid outer core, the other a 1,250 kilometer thick solid inner core, the 6th and the 7th layers respectively. The fact that the Earth is made up of such strata was only known as the result of lengthy research using 20th century technology. Yet God imparted this information to us in the Qu'ran, which he imbued with many scientific miracles 14 centuries ago. It is God who created the 7 heavens, and of the earth the same number, the command descending down through all of them, so that you might know that God has power over all things, and that God encompasses all things in his knowledge.
Okay, we heard this guy saying, you heard him all. First, he said that the earth have 7 layers, which is very false. And just to remind you again, let us hear what he said. Listen carefully, please. Listen carefully about him saying the earth have 7 layers. Because, what we're doing here, we prove our point.
The Earth consists of 7 strata. The first layer is the hydrosphere.
Okay, 7 stratas, and he start count to us layers, right? So they are stratas or they are layers. Maybe some will say they are the same. No, they are not the same. If we go and search, and all of you have the internet, if you go and search right now for how many layers of the earth we have, we will find the answer in NASA as the following. This is NASA website. I'm just showing you from the headline because it's going to be long to read. That our planet is made up of 3 main layers. 3 main layers. The rest he's talking about is what is inside those. But what the layers of the earth, it is 3, not 7, not 8, not more. And you can see that all over in the internet. Layers of the earth are divided into 3 chemical. The earth core divided into 2, etc. So we will go in details and we will see that what he is saying is not true. But still, this have nothing to do with the verse in the Quran. But just for the sake of knowledge, let us go and see how the earth is divided inside. As you see, this is the verse in the front of our eyes. If you read with me, you will see the following: that the God of Islam, he created 7 skies, and of the earth similar number. Simple, clear. He didn't say 7 layers of the earth. He said of the earth 7 or similar number, which means there are 7 earth. So actually there's nothing even to explain. Forget about how many layers of the earth. This is all have nothing to do with the verse. The God of Islam saying it clearly, he has 7 earths, not 1. He has 7 skies and he has 7 earths. Now I'm sure Muslims, they will say, no, you have to read the explanation. This guy, he cannot explain the Quran to you, he's fooling you. You know them, right? Let us go to the explanation. Whatever the explanation is saying, I will take. Let us see. This is Ibn Abbas, one of the biggest scholars of Islam. saying clearly that Allah, He created 7 earths, but they are flat. Look, this guy is supporting me. I'm sure the Muslims, they will say, man, this guy is working for him for sure. He's paying him money. 7 earths, but they are flat. What does this have to do with layers of the earth? Earths. Do we have 7 earths? Is it about layers or earths? Amazing, amazing how they try to make things upside down, to make it fit with their lies. So actually, there's nothing to talk about. Honestly, the proof is done. Like, doesn't take even 2 minutes to prove it how false it is. But before I finish in here, I want to show you that the God of Islam, he is stuck with number 7. Number 7 is all over in the Quran. If you go to chapter number 15, verse number 44, you will see Allah is saying the following: there are 7 gates. Of each of those gates is a special class of sinner assigned. So we have 7 gates. Why there are 7? Because each one of them have a special kind of sin, which means there is 7 kind of sin. So we have 7 skies, we have 7 earths, we have 7 gates of hell, we have 7 kind of sin, and what else? If you think about the 7 gates, and they are assigned each one of them to a special kind of sin, it means there is 7 sections inside the hell. Why? Because each one of them is assigned to a different gate. Why they are assigned to a different gate? Because each one of them, the punishment is different. So Allah even divided the hell inside the hell to 7. Even the hell itself is divided to 7. So this God, he is, and actually, he's copying it from the Bible, the number 7, by the way. And the God of Islam, he did not consider number 7 as the number of creation, the same as the Bible, but he is copying at the same time from the Bible number 7, because number 7 is the perfect number according to the Bible. God, he created everything in 6 days, and the number 7, it was completed. He's done. So Muhammad, he is copying, making verses, and he's stuck with number 7. Even the reward of a Muslim man is 70 huriyah. The Bible say, forgive your brother 70 times, etc. So he's taking the numbers from the Bible, but he is making a funny story in there. And if you ask yourself, do really we have 7 sin as 7? Because remember in here, he is not just making categories, he is making the sin 7, and there's 7, the sin is not 7. Sin and kind of sin is unlimited. You cannot count them by 7. This is false. This is absolutely false. If you go to different verse in the Quran, you will see the following: that even the word of Allah, if there is all the trees on the earth were pens, and the ocean were ink, look at this, with 7 oceans, even oceans are 7s. And Muslims, they might say to you, it's a parable. It's not. You can go and read the explanation. In here you will see something will expose Islam big time. It's saying that even if it's a parable, listen to this. If there is 7 oceans, and those oceans exist in our earth now, okay, and they are full of ink, they will not be enough to supply Allah with ink for his words. But all of us, we knew that we can print all the books of Allah, not even with half gallon of ink. Not even. We do not need oceans of ink. And according to Muslims, the Quran is the last book of Allah, so the word of Allah is over. That's it. We will not have more words, unless he is staying in front of the mirror talking to himself, and he is printing books by himself, for himself. Anyway, follow with me with the coming video. Jesus is Lord, Islam for Fool, Ameen. And I hope you are learning, guys, from those videos. See ya.